Minnesota Vikings have been busy this offseason, filling in holes on that defense, and they haven't really addressed the offensive side of the ball, notably offensive line, which has been the weakness for the Vikings for years, and one of the reasons why this offense is simply good, even though it could be great. The parts are there, and sure, they can run block for Dalvin Cook, but still, Kirk Cousins, then that passing game. He was the third most pressure quarterback in the league last year, taking heat on 38.6% of his dropbacks and being sacked 39 times. Imagine a little bit less pressure, a little bit more time. Oh, Justin Jefferson. Oh, Thielen. Oh, Herb, what up? Right? And yes, part of it is because Kirk Cousins has the pocket awareness of a piece of wood, but it's also firmly on the offensive line. And the Vikings have been snug against the cap, but a source of space has always been quarterback Kirk Cousins' contract. He's due a $21 million base this season and $35 million in 2022, but nothing. Nada. No pay cut, no restructure, no void years added to free up space, even as Anthony Barr is taking a restructure/pay cut. Adam Thielen restructuring. The Vikings freeing up cap space all over the place, but no movement on Kirk Cousins. In the year where their cap is down and you see other quarterbacks making moves to help improve their team, okay. And given how the offseason has been all about defense and no O-line, could the Vikings be trolling Kirk Cousins for not being a team player and giving up some cheddar? So it'd be like, hey, Kirky boy, hey, bro, if you will not take a pay cut or rework your deal so that we can free up cap space and go get some players a la Tom Brady in New England, as well as when he signed below market with the Bucs, we're going to leave you with the same damn offensive line as last year. Actually worse, because we're going to cut Riley Reef, who's their second best lineman last season. We're not going to re-sign Brett Jones, who's a very competent veteran interior backup, as well as started 2 great games at right guard last year. We will, though, re-sign Rashad Hill, re-sign Dakota Dozier, and trade for Mason Cole. All 3 of them probably best suited as backups at best. And absent the Vikings going hard in the paint on offensive line early, which is not necessarily a given, even if they do, it's like, hey, here's a bunch of unproven rookies. Just best of luck to you, right? But the Vikings could have another season of a patchwork offensive line. And you look at last year, the Vikings were 7-9, but they had close games against the Titans, against the Seahawks, against the Cowboys, against the Bucs. Were all lost due to the inefficiency of the offensive line, especially late in games. And the difference between 7-9 and a playoff team was Dakota Dozier, was Drew Samia, was the stagnation of Garrett Bradbury due to suspect guard play. If the Vikings had a competent offensive line that could protect Kirk Cousins, give him time to get the ball out to Justin friggin' Jefferson, and still continue to run the ball phenomenally with Dalvin Cook, this team could have made some noise in the playoffs, despite that completely deficient defense last year. But I don't know. Maybe there is a plan. Maybe there is. Like, maybe Orlando Brown Jr. trade still gets done. Maybe they get Slater, Darisaw, or AVT at 14, or maybe Quinn Maynors, or Trey Smith, or Ben Cleveland, or Kendrick Green in the third. Whatever. Maybe there still is a plan in place, as a lot of the offseason is still to go. But I don't know, man. I don't know. With the defense rebuilt, awesome, great, should be top 5 in the league on paper. But offensively, if it's similar to last year, if the Vikings can't get a yard when they need an inch, if they can't keep heat off of Kirk Cousins on third down, if drives stall, I don't know, man. I don't know. And it does kind of look like it is punishment for Kirk Cousins. And you know what? If he's behind a bad offensive line, just like he said, if he dies, he dies. But Spielman's a funny guy. I wouldn't put it past him. Spite is a powerful motivator. But your thoughts. Are the Vikings trolling Kirk Cousins with this offensive line? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Pull some of the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.